What was that passage that you referred to? It's that one of them was where he said, "If everyone who loves his life shall lose it, but anyone
Yes.
who loses his life for my sake and for the gospel's, he shall find it."
Yes.
Why'd you pick that verse?
Well, I think it's one of the most important verses in the New Testament. I mean, it's my position, all along is that what Christ was trying to teach was understanding, and it was the understanding which gave birth, to your a person's spiritual identity. And one of the things you have to understand is the nature of the secular world. And there's such a big contrast between the spiritual world of Jesus. One has nothing to do with the other. The life on earth is, in the physical sense, it's the harsh reality that we talk about all of the time. It's a system of dominance and subservience, and that hasn't changed since Jesus walked the earth. And his message was, it wasn't that if you didn't recognize this, and he used the word hate. I don't know what the original word was in Aramaic. The translations are not, they're very seldom exact.
Right.
But when he said to hate your life, he was talking about your physical life, your life in the spiritual world, and that acts as a block against elevating to a spiritual level, which was what Jesus actually taught people how to do. And I think that's the essence of that. It was a very important statement. And I make a difference between in the New Testament about what was said explicitly, and that's one of those things. Whenever when Jesus had something to say or some point to make, he didn't speak in any kind of code. Sometimes he used parables and things like that to create understanding that went far beyond what words, could teach a person. But whenever it came time to make himself clear, he was very clear, and he did make it very clear that the life on earth, although we live it, it's really not worth living. And I mean, this flies in the face of all of the other many different interpretations of the New Testament. I've seen Christians talk about the Christian faith can be a path to prosperity.
Yeah.
But it really isn't. It's not a path to prosperity. It's the only path that Jesus really offers is to the spiritual world. And that's really he's really drawing a big distinction there. I don't know if you read a little bit further in that, his disciples were taken back by this quite a bit, and they separated themselves from him. And that's kind of the reaction that most people will take when it comes to getting in touch with reality. They will reject it, and they will go back to what they're used to. Anyway, that's how I interpret that verse.